Hello everybody from a festival-less Epcot. I think it's been a really long time since we're going to go, as long as we're going to go now, without a festival. Did you catch that? There's going to be no festivals between June and August. And in August is when the Food and Wine Festival starts. So today I just want to enjoy a regular Epcot day without festivals, riding some rides and eating some regular Epcot foods. Today is June 1st and it is perfect, guys. The weather is in the 80s. It's really breezy, so it doesn't feel too hot. I'm not even sweating yet, which for Florida, that's a miracle. You know, and it doesn't even matter if there's a festival going on or not. Most people come to the festivals because they have such great foods. But did you know that Epcot has 11 different country pavilions, and that gives you plenty of choices there? You know what? I keep missing the Forces of Nature show. We usually come at night or late afternoons, and by the time we get here, it's always closed. It looks like such a cool acrobatic show, and I'm hoping one of these days we catch it. But every time we come, this is what we see. In front of us is going to be the new Communicore Hall. And guys, we are so excited because you can meet Mickey and Friends here. There's also going to be an Encanto show. And it is almost time for it to open on June 10th. So just 9 days away, we're going to get to see Communicore. But we're going to start our day with one of my favorite rides, Test Track. And in case you guys didn't know, it's actually going away. Well, sort of. They're going to actually be remodeling it or reimagining it, and it's going to be closing down on June 17th. That means that June 16th is your last day to ride. So we went ahead and got a lightning lane today because we don't want to miss out on it. We love that ride, and we just want to remember how it is now before the new one starts. So the original Test Track was based on you being the test crash dummy, and they were testing the vehicle. But now the new Test Track, or the Test Track we've known now for quite some time, it's more about testing the vehicle itself, not as a crash dummy, but you get to build and design your vehicle. They want something that's sleek and goes fast. So it'll be interesting to see what the new concept is, because Disney has released some artwork, and it really looks like they're going to take it back to the old world of motion. Although the flower and garden is gone, we still have Donald here hanging out right in front of the Connections Cafe. I actually like them there. Maybe they should leave them. Today's lightning lane was not an individual lightning lane. It was actually Genie Plus for $18 each. So my honey, Marky Mouse, and I each paid $18. And we got 2 lightning lanes so far with that. We're going to go on Test Track. And then another one that I think is kind of forgotten and people underestimate. We'll show you in a minute. Right now the standby time is 55 minutes to get on Test Track. The cool thing about Test Track is that it also has a single rider line, as you can see behind me. And usually with single rider, you can get on pretty quickly. So I even told Mark today, maybe we should do single rider and lightning lane. Ride it twice before it goes away. So the old world of motion would actually get you on a vehicle, and you kind of went through like the history of transportation. It was a really cool ride. It was one of the original rides that were here when Epcot first opened, and it only lasted about 14 years, and then they came up with Test Track, which really has always been a great ride. It's an exciting ride. It's time for our lightning lane, so we're going in. This is where we're going to design our vehicle. We are station number 5.
The first thing we need here is design our car so we can get to choose our language. Look at the Chevy logo down there. And just have the button there. This is the design room, so everyone's in here. optimize.
Let's optimize.
Oh, okay. It does it for you. Perfect.
There we go. Ooh.
Slide to
Hang
the
on,
side.
let's see what kind. We want a supercharged engine. What do you think?
That's Eva's camera. She's filming too.
Supercharged.
Wow, look at that.
Oh wow! Oh, hang on. We have
to
more. Face. Okay. Let's put the face right there. Paint. My favorite color is blue. Baby, you okay with a blue car?
That's our car. Yeah, let's go with blue.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Or what about? Hold on. Let's see what shades of blue. Ooh, that one has like a purpley shade. Let's go with that.
Wow.
There, that's the graphics. We're going to be testing our design in 15 seconds. Now, we haven't been on this in a long time because the wait is always over an hour. So that's why today we decided to do a lightning lane. Heck, I don't want this to close without writing it one more time. You come out of there looking like a mess. Such a great ride. We can check our score right here on how we did. There we go. There we are. Our score is 195. I'm not sure is that good or bad. That was the top design with 232 and we were 195. And here you can actually race each other. This is so cool. There's like a little virtual racing going on. So this is sponsored by Chevy, and they'll have all of these Chevy models here for you to check out. They've got some really cool areas here where you can take some pictures with the cars or without the cars. You've got like a scene back here, ocean scene. That's kind of cool. Reminds me of SpongeBob. And I like this one because you have like what looks like the Earth up there, and then you have Spaceship Earth there. Really, really cool. And of course you have the Chevy Equinox. I think this one's very appropriate. So this is where you're going to prepare your photo. And I picked Spaceship Earth because that is such a great ride. And of course, Epcot's my favorite park. So I got to have this iconic piece in there. So here you can pick everything you want. You're going to pick your option. We're going to continue. Ooh, hold on. It's asking me if I want alien ships, nebula. So you set up your picture. They're going to ask you for your birth date and your email, and the email so they can send you the picture. And we're ready to go. The picture is automatically taken, and that's it. All you got to do is go look for it in your emails. This one looks a little space ages, but this one really caught my eye because it reminds me of the Wizard of Oz for some reason. It's kind of cool, isn't it? They still have the personalized engraved tags right here that you can make. And there are some test track toys still around. Everything else is pretty much just Chevy merchandise. But, you know, why not? Chevy is the sponsor of this ride. They do have this little die-cast vehicle right here, and I think I'm going to take it because if they're going to change the ride, this probably changes it as well. I do collect Hot Wheels just like my honey does, so I think I'm going to go ahead and take one of these for my office. And Marky Mouse was just telling me that he has this one in white at home. They must have changed them already one time, so I'm definitely taking it because I imagine this merch is going to go away and something new is going to take its place. You can hear them fly by. It says that it's only going 60 miles. It's only going 60 miles, but I gotta tell you, it feels like a lot more than 60 miles when you're on there. So I did mention that we got another lightning lane today, and it's for Mission Space. I think this ride is a little bit underrated. It's really, really cool. And you actually can do one of two missions. I am a green mission girly because the green mission takes you around the Earth. It's a milder version of what they call the orange mission, which takes you to Mars, and you actually can feel the G-forces. I get a little sick on rides, and the green mission is what I can handle. So right now there's a 55-minute wait, and we've got a lightning lane. So if you ever want to eat in space, this is also the same area that houses the Space 220 restaurant. If you guys want to see what that restaurant is all about, I have a link that I'm going to post on this video so you guys can go check it out because it's really cool. Orange mission, more intense training is what it says. So we're going on the Earth mission, which is the green mission. We're skipping the queue since we've got lightning lane and we're just going straight ahead.
Welcome to the International Space Training Center. Now you've already been organized into teams, and soon each of you will be assigned a position.
Those who are made uncomfortable by enclosed dark spaces or simulators should bypass this experience. Attention astronaut candidates. You have selected Green Team, less intense training.
This is actually where you train, and they do move it. There is a simulation going on. They have like a space themed jungle gym in there. I gotta tell you guys, I did take some boning before riding. It's like Dramamine. And this ride, even though we go on the green, which is your milder version, it still makes me like a little woozy. So I know I can never handle the orange. Now, if you have a little one that's hoping to be an astronaut, look at this awesome outfit that you can buy for them. It's really good when you don't ride something for so long and then you find it all over again, like if it was brand new. I really enjoyed Mission Space. I also really enjoyed Test Track. One good spot to find some food is Connections Eatery, and you get to eat inside in the air. So we're headed there right now. So do you guys remember the original Test Track when we were test dummies? Or did you ever come and visit when it was the World of Motion? I'm just curious. And are you going to miss Test Track? You know, I don't like a lot of change, but I'm actually okay with this. I'm looking forward to it. I was telling Mark today, unfortunately, you know, things have to continue to evolve, and we'll evolve with them. Now, it doesn't seem too crowded here today, which is nice. And I don't know if that's because there are no festivals, or maybe because we're just still not quite at summer. We've got about 2 weeks when summer officially begins, but I think most schools have ended already. It's cooled down some already. It is feeling really good. The sun is down and it is not hot at all. If you're coming in the summer on those scorching hot days, I suggest that you check out the Moana Journey of Water area when you're here at Epcot, because there's so many water features and it's a really great way of cooling down. The kids will have a blast also checking it out, and it is beautiful. Moana's right there where you're seeing some of those water features in front of us. So we can hear a lot of commotion going on in there, and that's where we're headed. Kind of reacts to your hand and your arm. And there's Spaceship Earth kind of peeking right there. we just got wet. That you can get wet on. You've got these water shooting back and forth. I said these waters, but that also moves with you. It is so cool. The kids love this area. Those misters feel really cold right there. So now you know where to cool off in the summer, guys, because I promise you, you're gonna need it. We're gonna go into the seas with Nemo and Friends. This is a really pretty ride that never has a long wait. Now if you come up to the second floor after you ride Nemo, you're going to see the living seas, and there are all kinds of sea creatures here that you can watch. Here comes the hammerhead.
You guys have to be strong.
He doesn't know yet.
There's Communicore peaking. If all summer nights were like today, it would be perfect because you could come in late in the evening, get several rides in, and you'd be good. We're crossing over the World Showcase so we can catch the fireworks. We've got about 10 minutes to go. So there are very few people leaving right now, and I bet you the heavy crowds are at the other side over in World Showcase because everybody's getting ready for those fireworks. Yeah, I don't think you can see them, but I can kind of see the heads all lined up ready to go. We're in the World Celebration area, and it is so cool because one thing that this park always needed, or really all the parks, is extra seating. There's a bunch of extra seating here. We're kind of on these really cool lounge chairs, and we're right next to a charging station, and I've got Spaceship Earth right there behind me. It's perfect here, guys. I want to thank you, by the way, for watching this video. Thank you for all your support. And I'm wondering, do you guys love Luminous as much as I do? I'm a huge Harmonious fan, and I was so angry when Harmonious was gone. I have come to love Luminous so much, and I cry every time I see it. Just happy tears, of course. But anyway, I hope you guys will catch me in the next one. Remember, you have till June 16th to come ride Test Track. Have a great day.